Hey guys, welcome to our weekly team call. I'm really excited for this one because I am talking about two main things and then one little bonus thing. So the two big things that we're talking about today are the Virtual Coach Summit, which is happening next week, and then Team Cup that's happening in August. So I'm going to start with the Virtual Summit. If you've never been to a live summit before, then let's all just pray that Summit 2021 happens because it's such an incredible experience. But what Summit is Beachbody's annual fitness conference, right? And any coach can go, whether or not they work the business full time, whether they're a hobby coach, whether they have any coaches under them, whatever. Anyone who's a coach can go, and there are seminars and things to learn, and there are keynote speakers, and there are workouts, and all the super trainers are there, and there's parties, and it's just a really fun time. Plus, it's so cool to do it in person because you get to actually meet people on your team that maybe you have only met virtually before. So that's really cool. So hopefully Summit 2021 will be happening. But I will tell you now, they haven't announced it, but usually the last day of Summit, tickets for the following year go on sale. And you have the opportunity to buy them at like 50% cost. So right when Summit ends of 2020, which will be the end of next week, the tickets for the following summer will go on sale, and they will be the cheapest that they will be the entire time. You'll see Summit ticket sales throughout the year that they're like, hey, this is this much discount, this is that much discount, you can still save this much. Totally true. So if you're not 100% committed to going, then you can wait, but it will never be cheaper than right at the end of this year's summit. So of course, Beachbody had to pivot this year, and instead of being in New Orleans, which I'm bummed about because one of my other summits that I went to was there for Beachbody, and it was so fun. Everything is virtual. So I'm going to give you a little breakdown of the information that you need to know, and then I want to get your guys' feedback on things that you want to do together as a team, even though we are apart. So the theme for Summit this year is Better Together, and all the more reason for us to learn and grow together as a team. So the first thing you need to know is that Summit, all the events are in the TBB Events app. So download that and you'll see Summit 2020, and you just tap that event, and then you put in your coach email and you can see when all the events are. I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown, but if you download that app, then you can look through everything. Okay. The main content of Summit is Thursday through Saturday of next week, but the workouts start Monday. So typically with Summit, you can sign up for a super trainer workout, and you get to go into like a giant room and work out with like Autumn Calabrese live, or work out with Shaun T live, or work out with Megan Davies live. Obviously that's not happening. So cool thing, they are recording all of the workouts, virtually or whatever, and they will be available on Beachbody On Demand, which is really cool. So they'll remain on there. I'm not sure if they'll be in a section that's called like Summit workouts, or if they'll be with the individual trainer like BOD exclusive workouts, but either way, they'll be on there. So you will have access to every workout from every super trainer that is providing one. So workouts start on Monday, and starting on Tuesday, the first keynote speaker is talking, or you can watch his presentation. It's going to be, all these times are Pacific time, because that's where Beachbody headquarters is. So 11 a.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, Trent Shelton is speaking, and he's a former NFL player turned motivational speaker. So he will be on Tuesday. Wednesday is this girl named Kendra Hall, and her keynote topic is stories that stick. So learning how to share your story to connect with like-minded people in your tribe. That's 11 a.m. Pacific on Wednesday. And then Thursday is the opening general session at 11 a.m. Pacific time. This is something to tune into because the opening general session is always when there are new products and programs that are announced. Sometimes they like trickle it through the days, but because they're only doing really 2 sessions, an opening and a closing, there won't be any general sessions on Friday. They're going to do all of the announcements on Thursday. I would almost guarantee it. So tune in for that, because this is stuff that we haven't even heard about. There haven't even been whispers. They haven't even breadcrumbed it along. So that's really exciting. So we'll find out what super trainer is getting a program. Like last year, they announced 6 weeks of the work. They introduced Amwala. Nobody knew anything about that or that it was even coming. So that's awesome. Maybe there'll be a new super trainer. Maybe there'll be a familiar super trainer with new workouts. We shall see. So then, and if there's any new products coming out or launching within the next year, they tell you at Summit, which is really cool. Friday, Isabel Deichler, who is Carl's wife, he's the CEO of Beachbody, but Carl's wife is the co-creator of Shakeology, and she is doing a talk Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, all about Shakeology. So if you don't know a lot about Shakeology, or you want to learn more, you're a super nerd like me, definitely tune into that. And then the Beachbody Challenge is at 4:30 Pacific time. So this is when you submit your results after you finish a program, they chose 8 finalists, 4 female, 4 male, and then people could vote online. And then they're going to announce the winners, but they'll share their stories, and I always cry, and it's just incredible. So tune into that if you want some emotionally amazing stories. And then Saturday is my favorite day. Saturday is super workout day. So this is on Beachbody On Demand. And typically this is in like the streets of the downtown of the city that Summit is taking place in. There's like 30,000 people working out, and the trainers are up on stage, and there are big monitors everywhere for everyone to see. Last year I got to work out on the stage with Megan. Such a cool experience. So this year it's going to be on Beachbody On Demand, but the super workout means that there are, I think, 8 trainers, Beachbody trainers, that will do 20 minutes workouts, 6 or 8. Maybe it's 10 minutes and maybe it's 6 trainers. I can't remember. There's a list of trainers that will go through workouts, and it's back to back to back to back to back. It's really cool. It's a lot of legs usually, but because everyone's working out from home, maybe they'll incorporate weights. We shall see. So that is going to be up on Saturday. And again, there are individual super trainer workouts, but check the app to see what days those will be posted. They're not going to be live, so they'll just go up at like midnight of the day. Also on Saturday, there's a general session at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Not sure what they will talk about there. Sometimes they have like a panel of the elite coaches and they interview them, or they have coach success stories and they interview those people. You just have to tune in to find out. And then the celebration is at 4:30 Pacific time, and this is where they do recognition of the elite coaches for the year, which are like the top 200 in the business, and the top 10 coaches in the business, and the top coach will give a speech and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's usually really funny and quirky, and Carl and Michael do some sort of like funny production. So I'll be watching for the laughs. Last year, if you went to Summit with us, we decided to skip going to Celebration live, and we live streamed it at our Airbnb, and we played Beachbodyopoly and drank wine and made dinner together and had like team bonding. So I'll be down for that if you guys want to do that virtually. And that's it for Summit. Like, it's really cool. It's such a cool learning opportunity. And like I said, it'd be way better if we were going live and in person, but this is just where we're at in 2020. I want to have all of us Zoom together on Saturday at some time and do that super workout together. So you'll probably need to block off like an hour to an hour and a half of time-ish. Don't quote me on that. But I would love to do it together because it's just something that we're not going to get to do this year, and I don't want anybody to miss out. So I would love to have a time to do that together. If morning works better for most people on a Saturday, I say that we do that because then it's, out of the way. But let me know what works for you guys. We are not going to do a team call next week because summit events. So I want you to be tuning in for that, but check our team page for interactive posts every day to talk about what you're learning. And that way we can kind of share and collaborate there as well. That's all for Summit. Okay, switching gears to talking about Team Cup. Some of you are familiar with this, some of you aren't. This is an August Team Cup, which I love because my coach anniversary is August 2nd, and it'll be my 5-year coach anniversary. So I'm really, really excited, and I want this Team Cup to be like the ultimate. So what is Team Cup? You form teams of 5 coaches, and you set goals, you hold each other accountable in your business, and you work to move your businesses forward. So it doesn't cost anything. You do exactly the same stuff you normally do as a coach. There are just extra incentives and prizes that Beachbody gives you. So if you want to be on a team, you need to let me know because we can form multiple teams, but there can only be 5 people on a team. So if there are 15 people that want to participate, we'll just split into 3 teams. Or if there are 12 people, we'll split into 2.5 teams, and we will find people to fill that 3rd team. Okay, we can totally do that. We have a big network in the Platinum Presenters that we can always ask and find coaches to participate with us. So don't be worried about that. If you sign up for Team Cup, you will get 3 $10 off promo codes to give to new customers and coaches during the month of August. They will be emailed to you on August 3rd, and they can be used on any challenge or completion pack that's 140 or above. So that's cool because if you don't participate in Team Cup, then you don't get them. But if you register with a team, you get 3 promo codes, which is awesome. So in order to win these extra prizes, you earn what's called Team Cup points. So you still get your regular Success Club points, like that is still, it still goes on like normal. Team Cup points are separate, and this is a separate competition for all the teams that participate. So here's how you earn points. If you earn a Success Club point, it equals a Team Cup point for you individually and for our team. So if you sell a challenge pack, that's 2 points for you, Success Club, 2 points for you, Team Cup, and 2 points for our team, which is cool. Okay. And then if someone on our Team Cup team rank advances in the month of August, that's 3 points. 3 points for Team Cup. It doesn't count anything over here, but 3 points over here if you rank advance. Very cool. And then if you create or co-admin an active BOD group, does not have to be a new BOD group. Like if you already are an admin or a co-admin, great. We get 1 point per coach that has a BOD group or is a co-admin. And obviously that's a max of 5 points because if all 5 people have a BOD group, then cool, done. There's a max of 40 points per person on your team. So a max of like 200 points per team to decide the winner. So you need to rank advance if you're going to get those 3 points. You need to rank advance by August 27th because that's the last full week in August, and that's the Thursday. Prizes are announced September 7th, and now I'm going to tell you what the prizes are and how you qualify for them. There's 1 individual prize, and then there are 3 team prizes. So tier 1 is your individual prize. If you qualify for Success Club 5 during Team Cup in August, if you hit Success Club 5, you personally, you you get an official hashtag MBF tank or t-shirt for yourself, okay? So that's something that you can do on your own. The whole team doesn't have to achieve that. Like, you can achieve that and you can earn that yourself, which is awesome. The tier 2 prize is a team prize. And this is if everybody on the Team Cup team hits Success Club 5. Then everybody on the team gets this Beachbody director chair. So you know what a director chair looks like, right? So you get one of those and it says like Team Beachbody Coach on the back. They'll send you one in the mail. Pretty cool. The next prize is for the top regional team. So let me explain. The country, the US, plus, the UK and Canada and France, they're all split into regions, okay? So we would be a 2-star diamond and below team, okay? That would be our rank. And you have to have the most points in your region. Now, they're actually taking the top 4 teams from each region. So, for example, Florida is in the southeast, Pennsylvania is in the northeast, Iowa is in the central region. So if you are in one of the top 4 teams from your region, then you win a prize. Now, your region is determined by your team captain. So if I'm a team captain and Heather is a team captain, then my team is in the southeast and her team is in the central. So we're not competing against each other. Doesn't matter if we're in the same region or not. We could still all be in the top 4. Doesn't matter, but just keep that in mind. If you are one of those top 4 teams in your region, then you win Apple AirPods, which is pretty cool. Every person on your team. So that's awesome. And then the last prize is if you are the top team overall. And the top team overall, that's only going to be 2 teams. 2-star and above and 2-star and below. And these people win a trip to Coach Summit 2021. They win a Team Cup jacket. They win a trip to LA to see Beachbody headquarters. They get their name on the Team Cup trophy. They get recognition at Summit, yada, 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 yada. So in the past, the top team has almost always been from Canada. So there's no reason why we couldn't be the top team. You just got to work your ass off. So that's Team Cup. I encourage everyone to participate because you can get individual prizes, helps you push your business forward. It helps you be accountable to the rest of your teammates on your Team Cup team, and you're shooting for short-term goals, and you're working really, really hard because you only have 31 days. Okay? So keep that in mind. If you want to be on a Team Cup team, let me know. Last but not least, there's a July BOD Groups promo. If you don't know about this, I didn't know until I looked at my coach office because I don't remember seeing an email. The BOD Groups promo, okay? Here's what's happening. There are 2 different prizes. If you're in the top 100 people of this promo, you get an Apple Watch. If you're in the top 200 to 300 people, you get a $100 gift card. Here's what you have to do. So top point earners, here's how you earn points for this July promo. You get 2 points for every newly accepted invite from a customer or a coach to a BOD group, but those people have to have purchased a challenge pack or Shakeology, something that earns you a Success Club point. Okay, so if you get 2 Success Club points and that person's in a BOD group, you get 2 points for the July promo. You get 1 point per coach on your team with an active group or they're a co-admin. Okay, so if I'm your coach and you're running a group, then I get a point. Okay, and if you're a coach and one of your coaches co-admins a group with you or runs their own group, you get a point. Okay, and last but not least, when someone, your coach, in your coach's group buys a challenge pack and goes into their challenge group, then you get 2 points for that as well. So same as the first one, except now it doesn't apply to you, it applies to the coaches on your team. So that's really cool. You'll get an updated email every week as to your standings. So make sure that you are a co-admin of a BOD group. If you're not and you want to be, I can always add you as a coach admin in FIT, or you can start your own BOD group. It doesn't matter, but you can only get points if people purchase a challenge pack or Shakeology or something that gets you a Success Club point. Then you can get a point for the July promo. So that's just a little fun thing. Make sure you're always checking the Coach Online office because they run these promos all the time, and why can't you be the winner? So that was a lot of stuff. Summit is coming up. I'm super pumped and I literally cannot wait. Let me know what time next Saturday you guys want to work out. Keep in mind we're in different time zones, so don't make it too early. But I love you guys and we'll talk soon. You're amazing.